What's good, people? Or should I say, what's good, troopers? We replaced the old one. Well, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Linky, Jacob. We got Preacher Man. We got Boss Toby. We got Kruger. We got Oasis, Revan, Lord of Hunger, Carnage, Mostef Isley, TLP, Kessel Runner, and Deco so far. Oh, looks like Bass just turned up as well. Giving a shout out to the rest of the 125th Legion. We got Wilf. If anyone else is going to pop up first. Did I give Rico a shout out? Apparently not. Rico as well then. We got Kyle. I'm doing good, buddy. Beware, brace your ears for any potential noise. Dom's having his nappy changed behind the camera. And he likes to scream at Tally when she's changing him. Alright, let's get into the Warzone. Here we go. Right, we got it loaded up. And now... Report to the General immediately, Darth Roach. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Warzone. The best thing is the time watching DB. There you go. At least I'm helping pass the time with constant streams. I mean, we're doing like 2 or 3 a day at the moment. It's just wild around here. Hey there, Sam Van. Dark Stanley as well. Yeah, we have new alerts. I've actually, I've got an actual New Zealand native to voice them this time, and we've added a whole bunch of extra ones in too. Okay, so no major feats outside of the using 2 TIE pilots. Do that as long as we need to use the Empire. We got Michael Briggs, and we got Michael. So, thank you very much, boss. Just bought his official DB official 125 mug. Repping that here as well. I love these cups. How do I say your name, dude? Michael I can't get it, dude. V? I can't get it. I just can't get it, dude. I tried. We got 2 Michaels. 2 Michaels. There you go. That's easier. That's easy. Pixie, what are you doing? She's rolling and growling. Perfect timing, dog. Perfect time. Can you speed up? Defeat 12 enemy units with a fleet commander. Good enough. Yeah, good enough. Hopefully for him anyway. Old Republic or Tuscans to get gear 13 or relics. Oh my lord. Must you do one of those? I would probably do Old Republic just because I love KOTOR. But I wouldn't put it past CG to make Tuscans required for something. Don't even try it, it's Polish. I'll get my missus to do it. She's Polish. Tally.
What?
How do I read his name? This fella here, this Michael at the bottom.
Michał.
No, his surname, love.
Trzeźwy.
What?
Trzeźwy. Actually means sober.
Does it? Yeah, well, I still can't say it. Trezve.
Tre.
Yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, she says. There we go. Hey there, Big Sky Master. We've got Stefan in the house too. The TIE Pilot feat is bugged. You got it and don't even use TIE Pilots. Yeah, see, I didn't actually use my usual Empire squad. We normally use them regularly, and I didn't use them last time. We had a really tough opponent. He went very, very defensive, as you can see, and it was not a lot of fun to deal with. It really wasn't. But we did manage to get through him, but as a result, we didn't really rely on our Empire, and so I haven't got that feat yet, but hopefully we can get it this time. We're facing a mystery this time, so let's see how he's done. Oh, crap. Okay, all right, he's full clear, but it looks like he may have tripped once judging those banners, or he's had a really inefficient run. I've had runs like that myself. Sometimes you just keep getting banners pinched off you. Hey, Brandon, thank you, mate. Vader's cat as a TIE Pilot. Yeah, exactly. That's why my Empire will knock it out. Bearing in mind, I get to use them. I'll do my best, Book Hunter. Can you be a galactic legend? Why not? Why not, Lord Hunger? Hey there, my H808. Hi, troopers. Good luck, DB. I'm gonna need it, mate. I'm gonna need it. So. Let's have a look in here. Okay, so we got 1,000 troopers. Sorry, 1,000 Night Sisters. Immediately, troopers coming to the brain there. Hey there, Petrescu. How you doing, mate? Bog Standard 0 Vet Bounty Hunter team. That's... Oh, no, sorry. There is Boba. I'm used to seeing both of them. We got some Empire bait. Delightful. So we should get that feat today as long as it works. We've got the bottom. Bugs on the front wall. That's nice. That means I know I haven't got to... I won't be tempted to gamble with Traya, basically. Which is awesome. It means we can keep the crap out of that. Then we have First Order, so we could either Ewok it, or we could just play it safe. Bearing in mind I haven't had to call on one of my better teams. Let's see how we did. Oh, he tripped twice on the First Order again. That team keeps getting people so often. That team is tripping people. One each on those ones. Say that, Crotone. Missed nothing yet, buddy. Missed nothing yet. Yeah, gotta be something decent in the back, Wolf. Got to be. One a pop at those. How do you do back here?
Look at him.
He's just spit up all over himself. Oh, nice. It's all over Tally's shoulder. Delicious. And okay, and he got both of those popped at one time as well. But yeah, once again, Hux with the defense. I mean, that is, I would say over the last like 4 or 5 Grand Arenas now, this team has held like 7 or 8 times. It is pretty bloody effective. It had 3 holds in the last one alone. People just aren't quite sure how to deal with it, I think, and that's the problem. Hey there, Scalwo. Hello there, Legion, he says. Right. I was actually going to start on Shadowhand so people could pile in. But I'm already here. I'm already on my main account now. So I may as well just get to work, right? May as well just get to work on the main and start slaughtering things. Hopefully. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. I ain't in the mood for something crazy to happen. He's not got them in their optimal setup, so he's obviously just done it in order of their best gear. Alright, let's get him. Let's get him. Do it, says Linky. We will. Let's go and get our Sith. You... Start killing stuff, General. I will. Let's go and get our Separatists. Go get Wat Tambor. It won't be too much longer, and Wat can probably leave that team, in fact. I say we probably do. We just take the whole team here. We don't need to mess around. He's tripped up once. We've got a cushion here. Hello there, Danny. How you doing, mate? Salute to our general. Hey there, King Dino. I'm hoping to get that W. I'm hoping to. He's tripped up once on my First Order, so it's for me to lose now, basically. All right, let's get that squad in. Hey there, Pan. One of my clone troopers. Come and see if you lose today, Sir Spacey. How often does that really happen, though? How often? Let's hope I don't. No, now you've got to jinx me. Let's get this team down. Right, tank buff. You best do your bloody job, Scion. You've got like 3 or 4 6-dot mods, crit avoidance. He let me down in Territory Wars the other day, and I've still not quite forgiven him yet. Still not quite forgiven him. Ah, it's not going to work because he's going to equalize just before it connects. Ah, I just keep reducing my TM. I would like to have a turn with Scion. There we go. Right, super zombie. And wipe them out. Destroyed. That was gross for banners, but that's because they got a few too many turns, and as a result, I killed them early. Normally, I get 60. But, you know, I didn't get enough turns to get all my health back, which is a shame. If you manage to lose this GAC round, we'll have Yeti choose your next Zeta. Ah, I can't possibly do that. Galactic Legends Matthew. I like the sound of that. What would be your abilities? What would be your Zeta? Hey there, Yeti. You've just missed this one, which was it was unfortunate. It was a good win. I'm cool with that, but I actually beat him too quick. I didn't get a chance to get my health back. We did like two attacks, I think. Oh no, 3. One with Watt, one with Scion, and one with Savage. These two didn't even get called into play. Actually, no, I think Nidus did a basic, didn't he? I think. 55. Normally we get 60, but I'm not going to complain about it. We got 55. We'll deal with that, and we'll just move forward. We'll see quite what we're going to deal with next. All right, so we've got first order. Let me have a look at the top and just factor in potential teams that we can slaughter this lot with. Is it going to load? Yeah, finally. 94. There's no spirit there, which is nice. Let's have a look at that Dakar. Oh, okay. Look at that low health pool. My lord. Sacrificing health for speed on Dakar is not wise. It really isn't. Okay, so Talia is the squish. Jedi training raid at first order, says Stefan. We might just do that. We might just do that. It's been a long time since we ran. Oh, hang on, no, because we got Bosk down here. Let me try to think there. So if we resistance first order, then Empire Trooper. What are we gonna do against that? Rebels, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 808 Rebels. Palply versus First Order. Nah, that don't seem worth it. Hey there, Ray Rock. Reporting in, General DB. I'm glad to have you here, Trooper. Glad to have you here. Resistance, you bounty hunter. See, that's my normal go-to, Carnage. Luke with old Ben. Let's have a look how quick Bosk is. She's gone for speed and potency. That's the second time we've seen that now. You're really not going to get much out of that stun. Dang, that is a tanky Bosk. But he's not very quick, though. Have a look at these first. I want to see quite how close they are to Relic. Oh, wow, that is slow. That health pool wasn't great either, which makes me suspect that he's not 12.5. Have a look at you. Oh, no additional crit damage? Very unusual. How about this? Oh, okay. And a really slow first order officer. I think my resistance is going to tear these guys a new butthole. They're just going to get savaged. Yeah, little Dom's in the background. You can probably hear him. I know, right, Yeti. I don't think this guy's quite got his teams dialed in. He might have a couple of them dialed in, but his like backups, his throwaway teams, they're not quite there. Yeah, little Dom is just ever so slightly off camera, bless his heart. That could be Ewok bait. It actually could be. There's a real good chance that the Ewoks would tear that apart, to be honest. But I'd rather not even take that risk. He's tripped once. I know my resistance will batter that. Batter! Let's get resistance in. Let's show them a little bit of love. Right, I'm trying to think at the moment. Yeah, probably going to need 3PO with my rebels if they're going to lose R2. Don't have the greatest rebels in the world. Actually, no, he's going to be nicked by Padme. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We got 2 relics in this team, so I highly doubt that Kylo is going to cause us too many problems. This is a wicked lead moment. The star of the show is in the room. That reminds me, Tally's got a new video coming out just after we're done today, so keep an eye on her YouTube channel. It's the highlight from one of her previous Grand Arenas. I just got around to condensing it to like 20 minutes or so of the funniest moments. It's good stuff. It really is good stuff. I sit there giggling every time I edit them. Right, come on then, Resistance. Don't let me down. There's 2 relics in your team. There's no excuse for losing. And I'm looking at you, Stick Ray. I'm looking at you. Okay, Stick Ray is immediately stunned. There's a big bloody surprise. All right, this is going well so far. This is call on the 2 relics to get the job done. Yeah, let R2 take the beating. No one cares about R2. All right, stun. Should have done a different team. Just actually losing banners as usual. Just not the same without BB, this squad. Just really isn't. But I kind of need BB elsewhere for now. Until I can afford to spare what? Ironically, today is one of those days where I probably could have spared him. Yeah, call you. Okay, don't call you because I'm playing damage. Can we get stun? You have to wait a second. Wait a second. Do not distract me, woman. Do not distract me.
He's giving me a smile.
Yeah, I know, but I'm mid-battle. Yeah, that's going to lose banners. That's ugly. You just don't get enough heals. The team hit too hard when they get going.
Giving me a smile.
Let's get little Dominic in. Here he is. Hey, boy.
I want to smile.
He's like, where the heck's that voice coming from? I can't see him. Yum. Yum. Oh, well, I'm trying to stroke him. You just moved him. Hello, baby boy. Your little rosy red cheeks. Someone's looking happy. I got 59 banners for resistance there, mate. I ain't happy with that. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah. Come on. So, guys.
Bless him. We're getting Dom emotes? Yeah, there's loads of Dom emotes getting spread around. Yeah, first order is serious business. I like one of my kryptonite teams that always manage to screw me over some way or another. Yeah, 59 to do us because he tripped up, but still, I would like to have played a full 60 there at least. Oh! The general's hiding in the back. Yeah, Dominic wasn't impressed. He wasn't impressed with that. Neither was I, really. Thank you, DK. Flexing his bicep. Full clear, no mess ups for an easy win. That's pretty much all we have to do here. That's pretty much all we have to do, in all honesty. So what do we got back? What do we got back here? When it wants to load. Are we loading? Chair would have got 60 with Ewoks. Probably would have done. Chair's a pretty superior player to me. When he grows up, you need to do a collaboration with him, like when Arnold let his brother do Galactus. I remember seeing that. That was way back, wasn't it? That was when the Game Changer program actually existed. Yeah, that would be so funny. Bear in mind the game's still around. The closest we've had is Tally played my Shadowhand account. Oh, bless him. Did you guys hear that? Right, so we have a newt team, which I could kill. I could kill that with Jedi. I could kill that with gas. Then I can kill that. Sorry, that with Padme even. Yeah, this is simple. It's going to take something catastrophic to actually screw us up here. Catastrophic, I tell you, to actually stop us today. You just heard Dom say 125th. See, he's practicing. They got him training well on Camino. Our newborn clone powering up over there. Let's him talking away in the corner. Hey there, Grandmaster. Is Big Bear safe from Little Sausage? Oh, I don't know about that. That reminds me, Tally has Big Bear emotes and Big Bear sub badges on her Twitch channel now. Because obviously she loves bears. Don't jinx yourself. Yeah, I probably just did, mate. I probably just did. But in theory, it should. We should be alright. We should. I've never lost the 501st battle in my life. And that's to full, R7s. With God mods. Or 6 dot. Get ready for a streaming career. I mean, bearing in mind he likes video games, what kid is going to turn down playing video games as a future career? I can see it now. He's going to be in school and they're going to be like, what do you want to do when you grow up? He's like, I'll play video games. They're going to be like, oh, that's not a real job though, is it? And they'll be like, well, that's what my dad does. So it's going to kind of put him in their place a little bit. Daddy does it full time. Right, 501st v 501st. I did click 501st, didn't I? Kind of selecting teams on auto. Let me just go back and double check. We've screwed up before. Right, yes, that is 501st. I've screwed that up big time once before. And it was very embarrassing. And I lost as a result. Hey there, Jack Petto. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing? Hey there, Nathan. Yeah, I had to check it. Scour. General, we won't lose your gas. And we know that. Time to put the beat down on him. Oh, I will. We're gonna lay one fat smackdown on him. Such a heavy one that even The Rock would be proud. Let's get him. Didn't get first in arena today again, guys. This didn't happen for me. That Aloha, he took second and he locked it for like 15 minutes straight. But the worst thing is we got a guy in our shard with Ray and I just couldn't beat him. So I had to settle for third, which kind of sucked, but at least I didn't waste any crystals. I got 400 and I didn't burn any, so it could have been worse. I mean, if I'd locked myself 3 times in a row in 15 minutes, I would have got less, as Spacey pointed it out. So I felt a little bit less poo after that. But it just highlights I have got to get me a Galactic Legend because yeah, the shard it's gonna get hectic soon. It's gonna get hectic. Look at this. They've been wailing on gas and he's just standing there like lol. You will try. Right. Yeah, let's get all my clones going again. Wow, the Rex is tanking in their 5s. How's that work? This is so cute, bless. Look at his gas. He's trying his hardest. He's giving it his all, guys. Don't make him feel worse than he already does. Spent the whole battle on his knees. Alright. One of my big hitters, please kill this Rex. That is a tanky Rex. Props to that Rex. He stood his ground unlike Anakin. Alright, down you go. Go on, Annie. Slaughter him. Damn it, he's going to get up again. His clones are actually not that bad. Some guys on my shard, I topple their Anakin once and I wipe all their clones out before they even stand up. This dude's taken... This is the 3rd topple now to get this last clone down. Most surprising. Yep, there we go. Killed by 5s and Echo. Take that. They got the sacrifice. Did they? Did my AoE really kill one of them? It would make sense why they were so tanky. But I mean, they had like full health and protection when I landed that. Either way, don't matter. In one of my arena battles the other day when I wasn't even paying attention, I killed Rex first and triggered sacrifice. We still won. Boom, 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 boom. Revan, Sky Guy Hoda, Thrawn, and Bastila beats Ray. I highly doubt mine will. I got Gear 12 Revan, Gear 11 Hoda, Gear 12 Thrawn, Gear 12.1 Bastila. They're just going to get killed in one AoE. The only one that would stand is Gas. You get revenge? Nope, I didn't, TX. He locked 3 times in a row today. I got 3rd. It sucked. Reporting for duty. How you doing, Boma? Have a little swig. Oh, big air bubble there. Oh, that was a little unpleasant. Right, so yeah, I'm just gonna abuse that Watt team with my Jedi. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna abuse it with Jedi. They best do something, because then they suck in GOTB. They suck a big fat one, I tell you. I just can't stand them. They just don't do anything. You're lucky to get 1 wave for the bloody things. Even Tally's, she got full Relic 5, and they still get beat. Ain't impressed with them. Who should we take? Do we take Thick Shack? Side in. We got Thick Shack, or we could just chuck Barriss in the team, and Shack could go with Padme. That free up 3PO to go with what's his tits, Luke. Yeah, Stefan wants to see some Shack. He likes him some Tor Grooters. Doom doom. Mos Def is like, mate, what are you doing? Just undersize. Got 1-4 of Ezra as your 5th. Nice. Gear 11 Ezra. Hoda, says Sam Van. I'll let you guys carry on decide. I'll show you how I'm doing so far in my waves. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Where's the bloody? Come on, load. Yeah, sat in first place. Come at me, Spacey. Yeah, my combat waves, not too bad, because I'm actually 4 short of what I would have done, doing a bit of experimenting. Me and Spacey trying to figure out some other comps, and it's hurting us a little bit in our waves. So yeah, 16 so far, which isn't all that bad at all. I knocked out both fleets with exactly the same strategy in 90 seconds. Yeah, and I got a 4-4 down here today, and I got a, what did I get? And I got a 2 and a 1 today. Yesterday we got a 4, a 2, and a 1. So yeah, it's really not that bad so far. Doing all right. I'll put a little guide together for you guys that are struggling with it soon. All right, back to Grand Arena. We got any more votes? Double Tor Gruter. Your guild's got 2 stars so far? Mate, what's going on there? What's your sort of total GP? I have found somebody with some Relic Scoundrels, yes, and some Relic Smugglers and some Relic Old Republic. Hey there, Gabriel. How you doing, buddy? Right, let's get back in. You. We got 2 votes for the Tor Gruter, and we got 2 votes for Undersize. I need a 3rd vote, guys. Do we go in with just 4, or do we just chuck Shaq in the team? I mean, we got Hoda, we got Plo. I might end up using Plo if we don't get an extra vote. Linky wants to see Qui-Gon in action. Yeah, Babs. I am not putting Jawa in my Jedi team. Not happening. Plo obs. So many are saying undersize. So many. Thank you very much, Daniel. First super chat to stream. coming in with $5. Great job, Commander. 125th for life. For life. My guild is lower right now. We have 9 more spots. Oh, right. Jeebus, 9 spots. That's a scary place to be. Scary place to be. Who doesn't like a plo job? I know I love using plo, but there's no love for plo right now.
Luminara.
Luminara. What are you smoking?
Straight into the war chest. Good job, trooper.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Streamlabs like taking an hour and a half to actually put up these alerts, but there it is. There it is. Gonna end up using my boy Plo, I think. Maybe she's saying Luminara doesn't like a Plo job. Quite possible. Quite possible. I can't resist. Plo needs to be called into some battles here. We need to find a place to use Qui-Gon at some point. This is getting crazy. People keep wanting to see Qui-Gon in action, and I keep denying you this. I keep denying you. I do apologize. Right, let's just swarm what? I'm not putting up with any of his shenanigans today. Hey there, Disruptor. How you doing? Top of the evening, he says. She's smoking the good stuff, says Dak Stanley. Apparently so. You're sad for no Qui-Gon. Petrescu, maybe we'll plug him into Padme's team or something. I know you've been waiting a long time to see Qui-Gon in action. Yeah, get him, Yoda. Let's get that turn meter around so Yoda can just go ham. He got that damn damage immunity. He does, doesn't he? Oh, hate. Bloody hate Django. Bloody hate him. Doing good, bud. Thanks. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, everything's great in our household right now. Well rested because Dominic's grandparents stayed 2 days in a row and looked after him for me, which was nice. I mean, I could actually sleep, which doesn't usually happen. Come on. Come out, you bloody thing. Keep foresight around. Good job. Good job, Django. Most effective. We just stun him. Yeah, there we go. And kaboom. Dealt with beautifully. 60. Spread the speed. Oh, dang it, yeah. I always forget that buff even exists. The first time I saw the feat, I was kind of like, who even has that? Isn't this not one of those ones I even look at? As I mentioned before, I kind of look at the ones that provide, like, you know, crit chance, crit damage, tenacity up, and actual debuffs, you know, like control debuffs, like buff immunity, ability block. I kind of have them in here. I haven't really ever factored in speed up because I generally, the teams I use most, I kind of have at a decent speed. Let's see how we're doing on the feat front anyway. Okay, we cleared that one. So we'll collect that. Where is that bloody speed up one? There it is. So I got one more time to do that. I need another 32. I ain't getting that, am I? We're not getting that. Whatever bloody characters provide it. Yeah, Mace proved that one, Dak Stanley. Yeah, I think I'm definitely short on that feat. I think we really stand a chance now. I can't even think off the top of my head who else even has it. Thoron giving speed up off his basic. It's not going to give me too many though, is it? Django should have a clone trooper tag in the game, considering a lot of the other factions aren't like directly specific, as in the sense of like Old Republic doesn't have all the Old Republic characters in, and the Sith Empire doesn't have Traya and co in. I don't see why not. Chirpa Master Sith is yeah, Ewoks.
Bears.
Yeah, I know you love your little bears, don't you, Tally? Jack can give it to a support too. Yes, that's probably one of the only times I do remember it, because I use it often to pass speed up to Joe Lee in order to make sure I've got somebody to revive Yoda when he decides to take a bloody nap mid-battle. She needs to give a roar for her bears. There you go, guys. And she's laughing. Her laugh kills me. All right, let's get Padme in then, shall we? Padme. Where is that delicious queen? There she is. Wow, I didn't get a death glare from Tally. I am surprised. Right.
Distracted.
You were distracted, okay. Right, we don't even need to undecide to win this. So is this where you want to finally see Qui-Gon actually get used in game, guys? The Tally back of Raw, you heard it. Yeah, it is the most ferocious of Wookiee roars. It was just, you just did it randomly in a Battlefront 2 stream, didn't you? We were just playing Battlefront 2 and she's like, look, I'm punching him with my claws. And she just went, rah. And I was just like, and that was it. The whole chat just wet themselves. And now it's a thing. Qui-Gon, says Daniel. Liam Neeson, yikes, says Pan. DB50 first with Shakti. R1 could beat Jedi Knight Revan with Relic.
121st appreciates the donation.
Thank you very much, Petrescu. Tally's Raw sounds like she's choking on a big sausage. But fortunately, she's safe because all she has is a little sausage at home. You can stop giggling over there anytime now. Would be great. Right. Where do we time out, Petrescu? So DB5 first with Shakti. Relic 1 can beat Revan with... I mean, I would have thought so. I would have thought that 501st would obliterate Jedi, to be honest. That's a couple of metas separated. Clone Sergeant, says Lord of Hunger. Yet laughing at him there with Gear 10. He's a critical part of my success in every single one of my fleet battles in GOTB. I run him in the starting lineup, and I clear them without losing a ship. Speed up tunes BB, defense, Bastila. Chopper, never used. First order, defense. Veers. Oh, we might get some trooper action today, maybe. I think I'm a bit late for it, sadly. Let's get Qui-Gon in then. Let's get him in, because poor Qui-Gon's been waiting for some use for about 3 years now. Let's just chuck him in the team. Do. Boom! Right, you're the squish over there. Yeah, that was good stuff. That was good stuff, Talzin. You wait till we put counter on. Yeah, I don't really want to do that move. Counter. 1, 2. Oh, it's cute. She's really going in on Kenobi then. Kenobi's just like, really? Please. Kaboom! Right, let's get a Sarge next. Oh, she nicked my damn buffs. Come on, Qui-Gon, do something. Prove useful. I was just about to finish her off as well. Right, there we go. Full health. Dead. 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 Go on, Qui-Gon. Yeah, he actually came into play, bless his heart. That'd be Kenobi being one smidge of a banner short, I'm guessing. Qui-Gon likes to feel useful once in a while, guys. We've got to cut him a break. We can cut him a break in a battle like this. Right, so we have 2 remaining battles here. We got our Rebels. We need Tuskens. Anakin channels his rage and destroys the team in one hit. If he's not the hard counter to a future Tusken rework, the CG are doing something wrong. Alright, so Rebels have smashed that, Palpa smashed that, and we're good to go. Hey there, Wrangler, you enjoying your Qui-Gon action? So was Nathan by the look of it. Nobody gets to see him in action. Nobody ever uses Qui-Gon anymore. Luke Hunt and Chewie versus Old Republic, really? Palp will just obliterate it. At least bounty hunters. Now, normally I just do this every round. I'm gonna do it my usual way. I'm gonna play that safe. Yeah, we'll get that TIE Pilot feat in the Empire one. Where are my rebels? Yes, Tally. You can open the window. You don't need to ask. Obviously, if the neighbors start screaming like banshees out there as usual, then you'll probably have to put it up a bit. Right. In go the rebels. If you want to get back on Tally, you can always say that you've got Kovac's dry sausage. She will understand. Oh no, sorry, Krakow's dry sausage. Yeah? Does that make sense to you? Yeah? Who's Kovac? Where the heck did I get that from? I don't know where I got that from either. Cut me some slack. Right. We've got him, like, kind of under control now. You just, like... Pixie, no barking. He barks at everything right now. It's so annoying. Yeah, I think he was spelling it that way so I would be able to pronounce it.
Okay,
yeah. Done. This is really ugly. I don't like my rebels. They're just not very strong. 2, 3, 2. Right, go on that one. What is that little noise, son? We can get these banners back because this has been a bit grim. It's your fault, Yeti. I'm gonna keep puking all over you. Got it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Pop, pop, pop goes Basket. Who's lacking a little bit? Let's make sure you're caught into this. There's not enough health steal on some of these characters, sadly. 58, I think. 58, I'll have to do. I'll bloody gear in one day, Yeti. My R7 sees quite a lot of action with Plo, Lumi, Ezra, and Kanan. I'd love to gear up Kanan just because I like him. I wish the Phoenix team weren't so, like, trash. I love the Rebels show. Yeah, so he was spelling it that way so I could pronounce it, and then I still read it wrong, so I don't know what that was about. Amazing. Right, let's go get my Empire. We have Relic 3 Palpatine in this bad boy. Let's go get him. I'm going to get my TIE Pilot. Now, we've got 2 TIE Pilots involved in this one, so we should be absolutely fine for that feat, unless it's obviously glitched, which would maybe enrage me a little bit. Pal Vader, Thrawn, Tarkin, and Tarkin really looks like he needs rehydrating right now. Looks like a skull. Fulcrum, she had that, Jack. She had that tag when the game changers were testing her and they took it off. Sad times, right? Sad times. Come on, Relic 3 Palpatine. He's actually 4 now. But obviously, things had locked by the time I'd done that, so... Right. I don't want to jinx myself, though I probably will. But I don't believe this team has ever failed to get me. Let's make sure we get the ability block on her, because she can get rid of the debuffs. I don't think my team has ever failed to get me 60 banners. I know Tally's did, when we were helping her out once. But then hers aren't quite as good as mine. Mine really aren't that great. I don't have the best in the world. So we got one character. Oh, great. Now they all bloody need protection back. Screw you, Canderous. Stop AoEing. Right, you're the one that needs it back most. You are furthest from actually killing, from staying full health. Can't even form sentences today. I don't know what's up with me. Right, pop. You dead. Oh, very nice. We get stuns. We can take it really lax once we're down to just Z and just make sure we constantly get that health back up, really. Right, there's no cleansing going on anymore. Right, let's get you to full. Sorted. Now we can just, like, pitter-patter shot him down. Right, you're at full. You're at full. So it's just Palp and Tarkin that need something. We're not even going to fracture him. We don't need to. Keep him low. Okay, you. It's done. Oh, you resisted? Really? Damn it. We have to keep him fractured now to stack his defense. I don't think we got time. That is so annoying. That's the main reason I like to fracture him, so we don't lose his stacks. But yeah, he's actually going to die before Tarkin gets it back. Well, 59 I'll have to do. That's the flip-flop, you see. If you fracture, it takes longer to get the Thrawn's turns. But if you don't fracture, loses his stack in defense and dies too quickly. So, yeah. Should have just kept him fractured. Yeah, I bloody jinxed it, Camel. Yep, yeah. I should have just, if I just refractured him, we'd have been fine. I could have probably got round to it, despite the fact that he would have been slower. But never mind, never mind. Right, so we've got a rebel team, okay. Rebellion. Let's crush that pathetic rebellion. Let's go get my republic. You. There we go. Right, let's clean this team up, and then we got Shadowhand up next. Frazter, ADB, after our chat in Discord and watching the videos, I've revived my 2-year account, and damn, it is hard. Tell me about it. This is a heck of a challenge on Shadowhand. I've actually got to the point now where I consistently get top 1,000 in Arena, which is a vast improvement on where it was when I came back. And my fleet, we quite easily get top 200. It's just a case of now cranking the team up a little bit more. Damn it, as soon as we land days or target lock, he's going to fully cleanse. Ah, that's so annoying. Hopefully we kill him. Yep, there we go. All right, pop him with that one. Fleet is a big problem. It is by far the hardest one to catch up on. Because rebels take a decent whack of investment. See if we can just fully heal everything with that and hopefully finish. There's no real point doing the middle move. Fives is not going to get a turn before those two anyway with it. He might Bistan, but he's not going to on the Falcon. And Anakin wouldn't have had enough to one-shot Falcon anyway, so yeah, wouldn't really benefit me anyway. Bloody hell. All right, ease up, Sabine. What bracket has he got his tier of Phoenix in? My lord. See, now it'd be worth it. Get in front of that Han Solo. Booyah! We'll take 64. That should be more than enough to get the win. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah! 19-21. That really wasn't a tough defense. I feeling he kind of went full offense, and the previous bloke went full defense, but we beat him too, so not bad. We're into the final, and we're actually hoping for one particular guy here. Malta is a viewer of mine. He's a viewer of mine, and he reached out to me to say that, you know, we're in the same bracket. He really hopes to face me. And he won the first round, so now he needs to beat Tan. He needs to beat Tan. Let's have a look at Tan's roster. Okay, so he does have DR. He's got a Grievous team. He's got 501st. He's got a Padme squad. Not a bad roster, you know. It's not a bad roster. Let's have a look at Malta. Okay. Okay, so his difference is he's also got some semi-development on his Night Sisters and also on his First Order. I think he might have a slightly wider roster. That'd be an interesting battle, that one. Obviously, I'm rooting for Malta because he's a viewer of mine, and I would like to face him in a final. I think it'd be fun for you guys. Yeah, so let's hope he gets there. Let's hope he gets there, and we can have a creator versus viewer in the final. I think that'd be some good fun. Right, let's switch over to Shadowhand now. Full cam. Now do the old switcheroo. I tell you, the new alerts that I've got, voiced by a bloke called James from New Zealand, a professional voiceover artist. He's redone all the alerts for me. They're so cool. I can't wait to hear them like regularly. We've had a couple of them bust out tonight, actually, didn't we? Because yeah, we've had 1 sub and we've had 2 donations. I think I've got 3 for subs now, 3 for members, and 6 for donations, because that's the most frequent alert we get. I'm going to get some made up soon by him for merch and all that kind of stuff, and start just padding it out. We'll end up with about 10 for all of them at this rate. Right, here we go. Loading into Shadowhand. It's just about to connect. Just about to connect. Right, now we can switch back over. Live view. Hungry Eggman. Yes, that is my Google Play tag. I just couldn't be bothered to change it. And I was like, you know, Eggman's from Sonic. I love Sonic. That'll do. That'll do. That would be fun. Yeah, I would love to face him in the final. I faced a lot of viewers, but I don't believe we've ever faced one in the final. So that would be really cool. Sure how Fulcrum gets a rework with Clone Wars killing it. Yes, with the season 2 of Mandalorian, I would not be surprised if she gets a rework there. Imagine if she ties into the Mando team. How great would that be? That'd be awesome. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik. I grew up a huge Sonic fan, so yeah, I didn't mind that. I just thought, you know, we'll just leave Eggman in there as a reference to that. Let's go and have a look, see what he's managed. You don't like Sonic, Linky? What the heck? What did you grow up with? Mario, I suppose. I grew up with Sega. I had the Master System. That was my first, well, not my first console. I had an Atari first. But yeah, the first one my mother bought me, because my neighbor gave me his Atari. The first one I got, my mum bought me, was the Master System. Alex Kidd Sonic. Right. So I believe we won round 1 because Tally battled it. Yeah, Tally battled this guy and got us the win. Also, Sabina Mando 2, that'd be awesome. I watched the Sonic cartoon back in the 90s. Yeah, I had the comics and everything as a kid. You're a Mario fan. It's me, a Mario. To be fair, I like Mario too. Yeah, Sega. Sega was the shit, man. I loved it. I went to the Mega Drive afterwards, or Genesis, I believe the States called it. And then I skipped the Saturn because it was hot trash. And I went to the Dreamcast after that. I had the N64 and the PlayStation instead of the Saturn because, let's face it, PlayStation and N64 beat the life out of Sega Saturn. What a waste of time that console was. Although Virtua Cop was sick. I loved playing that in the arcades. So he's blown his load when it comes to my bugs. Look at that. He's like barely scratched him. Sorry, Mike Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan? My bugs were clearly way too much for you. On like a 1.4 million account, that's pretty nasty of a bug squad, that is. Double Zeta. Pretty savage. Pretty savage. My little Ewoks are actually getting there now. They're all level 85. Chirpa's got a Zeta. Oh, he tripped twice on Django. That keeps happening. People aren't paying attention to the fact that Django gives a speed boost. They're just not paying attention to it. Yeah, and he beat my non-existent Phoenix up. I got to do them at some point because I would like to have Thrawn at gear at, 7-star, but I just can't be bothered, man. Just really can't be bothered. Right, that's the toughest team he's got there, the First Order. Pretty sure we could beat these with pretty much any squad I want, in all honesty. I don't really see anything giving me a problem there. Even on this. Back in the day, every console used to be a Nintendo. Yeah, see, I was the Sega kid, and one of my best mates was the Nintendo kid. So we had both consoles between us. Because we just at each other's house every single day. So it didn't matter what we wanted to play, we could play one of the consoles. Because I remember his brother got the PlayStation, when I got the N64, so it was like sweet. Then I got a PlayStation 2. Then I jumped to the Sega Dreamcast, and his brother got a PS2. So we still had both consoles. Brother gave me his old Xbox for KOTOR 1. I never played Jade Empire. Never played that one. I've had every major console since NES except Saturn and Xbox One. Yeah, see, I didn't own the NES. My mate owned that one. I didn't own that. I owned Master System, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, N64, Dreamcast, Xbox, GameCube, Xbox One. And then my brothers bought PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. So, again, all of them were covered. It's on Steam demo. I think it's like £5. Oh, really? Is it any good? It's pretty amazing, says Yay. Matthew said, hello, I failed versus a Geo team. I'm only in Division 10. So, oh, yeah, bugs are really rough in these early divisions, mate. Very rough down there. I could possibly play your Shadow Hand account. I'm in the same bracket. That'd be great. I'd love to face one of my viewers with this one. Malik event sucks. I did a guide on it for both light and dark. It's easy. And I had like 5.mods and no good characters. Most of them were 12.0. Absolute breeze if you know what you're doing. A lot of the other guides, they only really worked if you were strong as hell. If you were on the lower end, those strategies would often fail you. And that's actually reflected in all the comments. A lot of comments said, I've tried so-and-so's guide and so-and-so's guide, and it just won't work. I did yours and it worked first time or second time because I screwed something up. So yeah, give my guide a look if you're still having problems with that, mate. I say, I don't want to blow my best team. I say we run troopers. Will my troopers get through Kylo? Have a look at him. Yeah, I suppose they will, because Crew's not got a Zeta. Yeah, let's get the Imperial Troopers in. Love to Jade Empire. See, I love role-playing games. I believe it is one. And I'm sure it's been recommended to me many years ago and just never got around to playing it. Pretty much for me, I followed franchises that I enjoyed. Resident Evil, wrestling franchises, you know, WWE, WWF, whatever you want to call it, back in those days. WCW, things like that. I followed the franchises I enjoyed. And as a result, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. So I tended to own the consoles that those franchises were on. And a big factor in my purchase of the original Xbox was the fact that it was announced we were going to get Shenmue 3 on it, and it never ended up happening. And obviously I had that on Dreamcast, which I loved. Lightside Malik part is hard at Gear 12. No. No. I've beaten it for, several patrons first time. In my guide first time, Tally first time. It's because I did it totally different to how everybody else is doing it. Alright, come on. I mean, Tally had some, I think she had like a Gear 11 in there. She was missing some Zetas. OG Xbox was awesome. Yes, you could actually mod that thing quite nicely, actually. Oh, I love the 50 Cent games on that one. Used to play them with my brother. I'll look at it again. Thanks, man. No problem. I recently found my old OG Game Boy in the cellar with Blast Toilet Gaming. Oh, Pokemon. I used to love playing Pokemon. Jade Empire's on PC too. Your message just disappeared. Basically, mythical Chinese version of KOTOR. That sounds great to me. What do you say, Japanese? No, you did say Chinese. Oh, crap. We just used... Oh, that's right there, Pooh. We used Padme there, then. If you have the right mods and strategy, you'll win on light side Malik. Yeah, all I did on mods, I just made sure there was enough crit chance on Zalbar so he would armor shred every time. And then followed the strategy that I laid out, and it made no difference how everybody else was really done. So Tally's mods really aren't, well, particularly at that time, they were not good at all. She didn't have a single 6-dot. She had a Gear 11. She was missing Zetas. I think her best character was maybe like 12.2. Ran through it first time, easy. You'll love Jade Empire. You change your martial art styles to fit situations. Ah, that sounds like my thing, man. Be in touch with the outcome. You're always very honest. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you have any issues with it, mate, just just hit me up and I'll try and help you dial in if there's anything that's going wrong. Worst case scenario, I have to bloody log in and do it for you. Right, let's kick the crap out of this. Well, these two, none of these teams are going to be a problem, so doesn't matter what I do here. It's going to be overkill. Back to Republic. You're going with Bastila. You're going with the Rebels. We're going to plug Mace in because we love Mace around here. Hey there, Red Hoodie. That was not me. That was my chair. Trying to prove it now. Damn it, chair. Make a noise. You're going to leave me hanging like this? It was my chair, right? What division is it counting? 7, I believe. 4-man it. See, if that feat actually still existed, I probably would be 4-man in a lot of stuff. But they got rid of the most fun feat there was. The undersized one. I love that one. Actually, like, kind of forces a bit of a challenge. Right, there we go. Counter, and then all the AoEs will just kill themselves. They don't even have a Sage. You're dead. Jack is going to bring her back, then I'm going to have to kill her again. Okay, no, she's not. Right, can you just die? Go on, Mace. Yes! Mace actually got a kill, bless him. Mace feeling important. Bit like Qui-Gon. They've both been shown some love today. There we go. 20 stacks. That is just ridiculous. Banners. Oh, we don't need to worry about banners. Our opponent's tripped up like 5 times and can't even get through the front. Yeah, Mace feeling special, Yeti. Right, let's our best team can take on this one. We'll chuck our rebels in on that. We're going later smackdown. Let's get Chewie in there. Let's get R2. We'll take Leia. You got 2 Mace kills in round 1. Nice. I got to gear my Mace up a little bit more on my main. I mean, we have 2 bloody GOTB Jedi missions, so I'm going to need at least 10 quality Jedi at some point. Obviously, we're all kind of waiting on a rework for, you know, another 5 of them to be somewhat relevant as a team, but still, I may as well do something with it and just start prepping a few extras that I like. This is Kill Ezra. He's the only damage dealer they've got. Alright, now we'll actually deal with the counter mechanic that we need to shut down. You don't have stealth at the moment, so I'm not laying on a burn. Alright, we can ignore it with Luke. Let's go and slap Kanan. Hey, Gear 8 Kanan is surprisingly good. I remember that in the old days. Like, he defends well above his weight as a tank. Right, now we can just do this because we ain't got to worry about counters anyway. Get those buffs off. She's going to start spreading that annoying revive thing in a moment, so let's just shoot her. Luke needs to use his little special so we can get that protection back. Alright, stun. Relic set, I can imagine that he's actually really fun up there. Really fun to own, that is. Not so much the bloody face. I wouldn't want to face it. Oh, would you stop stealing my banner? Damn it. Zeb stole our banner at the end on Han. Gear 10. I think that's where mine is, Yeti. Or did I take him to 11? I can't remember. Yeah, it's the beauty of playing Shadowhand. You get to see some of those old teams that you just don't see anymore. Let's get a little Hermit, Ezra. Yeah, there we go. That clean up. That clean up, and then we can just move straight on. The protection from Chopper is infuriating. Yeah, could you imagine, like, Relic 7, Chopper, Zeb, and Kanan together? Oh, that would be so annoying. I mean, they wouldn't beat anything, but it would take a long time to kill them. Right, we want to just swarm our little BB. Get rid of Foresight. Okay, and kill the other 2 by accident at the same time. Sorry, Poe. Love you, buddy, but... yeah. Oh, Ben just stood there. Okay. Now you want Relic Phoenix. See, that would be one of those kind of passion projects for me. I loved the TV show. It was actually Rebels that got me in to the Clone Wars. I bought Rebels Season 1. I was like, let's just see what everyone's chatting about. I was quite new to streaming. I was like, let's see what everyone's chatting about. And I watched some of it. I was like, mate, this is actually quite good. I'm enjoying this. Let's have a look at that Clone Wars show that my brother was telling me to watch for the past 6 or 7 years. So then I bought the Clone Wars movie and I was like, wow, this is great. And then ended up owning all of it. Yes? Why do I have to mute all the time? Yeah, I'm back. Tally wants on about taking Dominic for a walk, so yeah, I was just letting her know that I'll go with her when I'm actually wrapped up on this. We've only got one battle left, so I'd relic Jawa before Phoenix. I imagine they're actually going to be needed before then. Ezra hits for 60k on a basic. You can almost kill my R7 Han with a counter. Bloody heck. You faced relic 7 Phoenix. I just used my my Revan. Can't relate. You didn't like the Rebels TV show? Oh wow. Yeah, I think because it was my introduction to the animated lot, I actually quite enjoyed it. I don't think it actually really got good till season 3, but I still enjoyed the early seasons. I didn't have Clone Wars to compare it to because I hadn't watched them. But yeah, I found it decent in season 1 and 2, then got really good in season 3. A bit like Clone Wars actually. 1 and 2 were a little bit kiddie-fied, then it got a lot darker as it went on. I didn't watch the Resistance one. I heard that was like ultra kiddie-fied, so I haven't actually watched that one at all. I mean, expected to be kiddie-fied, it's animated, but still, it definitely got a lot darker in Clone Wars as it went on. You preferred Clone Wars? Jedi Training Brave Resistance. I might give some relics. Never doing Rose. I'm gonna have to develop her at some point, as I carefully refrain from saying I'm gonna do Rose at some point. But yeah, she's just one of those characters I don't want to develop, but I'm gonna have to because eventually I will want Galactic Legend Rey. But I'm going Kylo first anyway. Even though Spacey insists I should be getting Rey first, I'm not listening. You didn't touch the Resistance show either. No, see, I was good friends with Miss Passia, one of the other former Game Changers. We did a collab before. We frequently exchanged messages and stuff on Discord and Twitter. And he went in and watched the Resistance show straight away, and he was like, "Yeah, it's kind of more for the kids. This one, like, it doesn't get very serious." So I was like, "Yeah, I don't think it's really something I want to watch." And Tally didn't seem interested either. Well, there we go. So Mike got beat. We've won both our battles today very, very easily. Nice and comfortable.
I hear mine.
You are?
I hear.
You hear it again right now. Tally, go away. Yeah, you can't swear on my content. PG. I have ads to like behave for.
Beep.
Beep, beep, beep. That is essentially Tally's streams in a nutshell if she ever has ad revenue to deal with. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to be making Tally's latest highlight video public on this channel, so head over there now, and as soon as I'm gone, I will release her latest highlight reel. Trust me, it's non-stop hilarity. It is really, really funny, like all of her highlights are. Be sure to support her. I collab with her on every single one of her streams, so if you like watching me, you're going to like watching that as well, because there I'm a little bit more unchained. I don't have to be PG. So yeah, it gets a little bit more wild on those streams. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, I believe. It's KOTOR tomorrow. And then it'll probably be... Yeah, because that's not the final, is it? So yeah, it's going to be KOTOR, then it's going to be GAC, and then the day after it's going to be Jedi Fallen Order once again. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Big shout out to Petrescu and Daniel for your super chats, and Darth Roach for subscribing and joining us here in the Warzone. So until next time, troopers, your general is out of here.